So let's talk Jarell Quansah for a minute. Lots of reports saying that Newcastle are interested. Fabrizio Romano, amongst many other journalists, said Jarell Quansah on Newcastle's shortlist for centre-back position ahead of the summer transfer window, as per Matt Hardy Sport reported. No contacts, talks yet, but he's on the list. Dean Huyson, another name appreciated at Newcastle, but feel it'll be difficult to get a deal done. Now, journalists have then said that Liverpool have no intention of selling Quansah, which I think is the right move. But one article that I read suggested that Newcastle value Quansah at 30 million plus some add-ons. And I think that's a long way short of anywhere near a number that even if Liverpool did have a thought of selling him, you're way below. Let's look at what other young English defenders here have gone for. You're talking about a fella here now who's playing with the Premier League winners this year, who has come through a lot and shown resilience, shown that he can play in a couple of positions across the back. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was called up for the English national team as well. That isn't a 30 million quid player. Not with him being homegrown. Not a chance. It's got to be a lot more than that. I think from memory, Liverpool's valuation in the summer was in and around 60. But you can't, I think if I was to put a value on Quansah, based off what the other defenders, young English defenders are going, I'd have to say 50 million. And I think that's reasonable. You know, look at the fee Hall went to for Newcastle. I can't remember Tino Livramento's fee. But, you know, he's a homegrown fella and that comes with a premium. And that premium certainly isn't 30 million quid. Tanya made a good point as well. Branthwaite, they were wanting 80 million for last year. Mark Gay as well from Crystal Palace. They were demanding a fee way in excess of that. Now look, Mark Gay is further along in his development, of course, but I just think that's a really low figure. So yeah, on Quansah, what are you saying? You know, should Liverpool entertain any offers for him? Because for me, it's a no. You know, if you're going to move on a centre-back, I feel the likeliest one is Gomez. Because, you know, he's not getting enough game time. He's had some injuries. And there's been some talk in the past that maybe Joe would be open to another chapter in his career. So if you're moving on a centre-back, for me, that would be the one. But I still wouldn't be looking to push Joe Gomez out the door because Joe Gomez's versatility, I think, can be a key attribute. Dave Smith said, well, 30 mil off Isak's price. Look, Joe, I'm going to put this to a poll, actually. 1 second. I want to just ask a really simple question about Isak. So, I'm going to ask, do you actually think that Liverpool can get Isak? This one's just a flat yes or no. Your reasoning, put that in either way. If it's a yes because of X or if it's a no because of Y, let me know. For me, no, I don't. And my reason would be the owners. And the fact that we have so many positions that we think we need to strengthen in this summer, I find it difficult to see a world where we would pay the money Newcastle asked for, because I don't think Liverpool will see value in that if indeed Newcastle are willing to do business. So for me, there's too many variables. There's will Newcastle get Champions League? There's will the player sign a new deal? It looks like he's turned down the first offer of a new contract. Then there's the value that Liverpool would look at in a deal. And I just don't see enough of those things coming together to make it a realistic possibility. So I would happily take him, but I don't expect it. I don't think it's a realistic signing for us. And it pains me to say that because I'd love to sit here and say yes.